Good morning, evening, or afternoon, everybody. It's Kaghoe coming at you with another video. So today I'm going to be showing you one of the best builds here in the War Within for the mining profession. Now this build is designed to get you as much ore at the highest quality as possible, and there are a few ways to do that. And I am going to be showing you all of those awesome tips and tricks to get the most ore for whether you're leveling blacksmithing, jewel crafting, or you're diving right into just making a ton of gold by selling them all. But before we begin the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Everything you guys do helps my channel grow, helps me get discovered, and helps me help as many people as possible, which is the entire point of my channel. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So the very first thing is, once you have learned mining here in Dornegal, which you can learn right down here in the lower plaza part, you are going to be tasked with a very similar profession build to Dragonflight. If you did Dragonflight's professions, this will look very familiar with you. If you did not do Dragonflight professions, this is going to be a little new to you and very unique, so definitely would recommend going ahead and looking up sort of how it works. I'll briefly cover it, but essentially you want to get profession equipment. This is definitely the #1 thing to invest in, and you want to invest in the finesse skill. So finesse gives you more resource, and then perception. Those are the top two ones that you want. So you want to get your gear to be finesse and perception. If you can get that, then you are looking great. Perception gives you rare materials and higher quality, and finesse gives you more of it. Deafness just makes you mine quicker, so it's not going to give you anything crazy. Then the next thing is to talk about our specializations. So there are 3 specializations, and each of them are unique to doing something different. I would recommend going with a plethora of ore first. And in order to level a plethora of ore, you just get research points from doing things. In order to get research points, you need to find each of the ores that are listed in tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3, and you need to find them of the same quality. So like if we were to find a weeping aquarite, I believe this would give us a skill point. The first time that you mine something gives you a knowledge point, so you just fly around and look for them. There's nothing too specific with that. However, if you do get those, then you can start to put your points in. Now, an important thing to note is that there are 8 profession treasures throughout the Dragon Isles. I went and gathered them all, and I'm now going to learn each and every one of these just to show you what you can get. There are plenty of videos out there showing you exactly where these treasures are. They're not too hard to find, so I would definitely check out one of those videos in order to get these. I unfortunately do not have one, but there are quite a lot out there already. So then we go ahead and learn all of those, and that is 24 additional points. So we are going to put it all into plethora of ore, because that will give us the most ore. As you can see, it increases our deafness, our skill, and our finesse with all of these, as well as perception when we get later. Now, another important thing to note is when you come here at the Crafters Enclave right here in Dornegal, coordinates 5856, you can enter right here. There is an entry-level quest, and just like Dragonflight, the Artisans Consortium is here as well, and they give you 300 Artisans Acuity, which you can use right now. And so I use mine to get Faded Miner Notes, as you can see right here. I don't have enough for more yet. I'm sure there will be more quests and more ways to get that as we go, but learning that gave me actually 75, which is not enough. It is enough to then go ahead and buy the herbalism one, but I'm not going to do that yet. This video is about mining, so we are going to then apply all this knowledge to a plethora of ore, and now we are at max of this. So because we did that, we can also learn these sub-specs. There's no reason not to learn these sub-specs, because learning them gives you a bonus, so then you learn them all. You can start to go to these if you want to specialize in going for those pieces of ore. However, I would recommend coming over here to the other one, which is mining fundamentals. So this is a very similar thing. It just gives you perception and skill when you're generally mining, and at the final part you are able to mine while mounted. This is a very good feature, but it is not the best. I would highly recommend that you go with plethora of ore first, and then this second. because you're going to want to be able to get the most amount of ore, and then you're going to want these bonuses to not get dismounted. Once you reach here, which will be a while because you just simply can't, no matter how much you mine, you can't get there for a bit. You'll have to do weeklies and dailies to get more of those notes and stuff. But I would recommend just flying around on a sky golem, especially if you are an herbalist as well. So I'm going to just go out here and give you an example of how much ore we can get for that real quick, like after going into a plethora of ore and early on there. And that was simply from just mining a little bit out in the world and then having the treasures done. So we're just going to fly around here and look for a mining node. Unfortunately, we have only found herbalist nodes. Okay, here's a mining node. This is just basic bismuth, which is selling for anywhere from 100 to 75 gold per ore. So as you see, we mined that and we just got 2 3-star bismuths just like that. So that is really good, and then you can make a hell of a lot of profit just by utilizing this profession guide. The next thing that is definitely worth investing in is the mining gear. I know I briefly mentioned it over there, but the gear I spent about 40k gold on this gear early on at launch, focused on finesse and the deafness and perception. But those stats really matter. If you have gold to spare, I would definitely recommend investing more, as much as you possibly can into it. It pays off dividends, especially with mining. You can just get out there, go and get those herbs or those ores, and you can make a ton of gold doing it. I would highly recommend that you also have herbalism on a gathering character, and you just use that character to gather. Any level 70 will do. Once you've beat the story, you can just come here and do that. But anyway, guys, that is my best mining build for you guys. After you complete this, which will be weeks later from launch, you can look to rich deposits and seams, as well as you can look to specialize in each of the ores. I don't really like the mastering of mysterious. While those elemental things do nice, I think just getting raw ore and selling that stuff right now, or processing it and then selling it, is the best money, and you can make anywhere from 100k to 200k an hour just going out there and farming. I've done it for over 3 hours with all this, and it has been very successful. But anyway, guys, I truly hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, anything else you'd like to add, definitely drop it down below in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them. But until next time, I'll see you later. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Hey you. Yes, you. Are you still there? Well, I appreciate you for taking the time to watch this entire video and making it to the end here. If you enjoyed this video, definitely check out the other videos about World of Warcraft listed in these playlists down below. And thank you again. Have a great day. Bye-bye.